Hi everyone, welcome to Water Tanks with StewiejP. I'm Stewie, you're not. Today's replay is an extravaganza, a Tier 9 extravaganza, 4 ace tanker replays in one video in one place here at Get On Board Studios. Thank you very much for tuning in. We're going to start off with the Ace of Spades. Ace of Spades from Crazy Clan, one of the coolest in-game names I've seen for a long time. Is he the T49? Now when I had the T49, I reckon, was it a Tier 8? Was it ever a Tier 8 vehicle? I reckon it might have been. I think when I had the T49 it was a Tier 8, and that was it for light tanks. Of course, it got promoted to Tier 9 with the big light tank buff or realignment, or when Tier 10 light tanks came into the game a long time ago now. Now the Ace of Spades from Crazy Clan has been sending me replays for some time. An absolute gentleman, sends me some fantastic replays, and now is looking to get some spotting. Is he doing spotting missions? Nope. He's doing the second lot of personal missions, and this one is just to get 20 kills. He's already got 16 of the bad boys as he spots some enemy tanks. Hasn't got any assisted damage yet, but he did spot a hell of a lot of those vehicles there. The 50 TP, the Conqueror, and he definitely spotted the OHO. But he got 270 damage into the OHO, and I'm guessing whoever else damaged him might have spotted the right target. Looking at the 1390, 976 hit points. He does get lit, so he pulls back into that building. So yes, he is on a mission to get 4 more kills. If he gets 4 more kills, he'll get this. But if he gets 3,000 damage, he'll also double however many kills he gets for that mission. 1 zip is the score. He's already got 1,246 damage. That 976 damage into the 1390 was absolutely epic. He's looking at that OHO. He's thinking, real beauty. If I get a decent shot on the OHO, this will be kill number 1. Need 4 more kills for the mission, or if he can get 3,000 damage in this game, he'll only need 2. Doesn't quite get the kill. Gets him for 228 hit points. The OHO, not the most lightly armoured tank, even though it's a Tier 9 game. 5 Tier 9 tanks on each team. The 1390's already been killed. Ace of Spades didn't get the kill, but of course he had that big 976 Derp shot into the Tier 9 French. Lightly armoured Tier 9 auto-loading light tank. Even though it's Tier 9, it's not going to bounce a shot from the T49. The T49 is now at Tier 9. Puts one into the 50 TP. That's a premium Polish heavy tank, the one that came out not too long ago. 2 1s a score. He's already got 1757 damage done, 700 assisted damage, and this bush right here, where Ace of Spades isn't a bad place to get some really dank spotting damage and the odd kill just like that. There's his first kill. There you go. So now he only needs 3 more kills. But if he can get 3,000 damage, he'll only need 1 more kill and he'll finish that mission. That's the beauty of these missions. A lot of people have been critical on how the first slot anyway for the Excalibur missions have been, but it's a little bit different, and I guess people want it to be maybe a little bit less time consuming, and they're used to the missions that used to be able to be done in one battle. Most of the missions for the doesn't even aim at the T54, but most of the missions for the Excalibur can't be done in one game. I think maybe even all the missions. So I think there might be 1 or 2 that can be done in one game. Looking towards the Conqueror now at 858 hit points. He's aiming. Is he going to take a shot? Side of the turret will be a very nice target. Doesn't manage to land it. Now he's still on full health here. He has been spotted for a lot of this game. His 6 sets keep going off. 2,196 damage, 1752 assisted damage. The score's 4-2. He's kicking back here, looking towards the middle of Fisherman's Bay. 4 Tier 9s left on his team. Decides to be dank, go forward, auto aims, puts one into the side of the Centurion for 355 hit points. Gets some more assisted damage as well. Not sure if it was worth the YOLO there. Not too sure. Does a little bit of a burnout. Pulls back behind these buildings over here on the eastern side of Fisherman's Bay. You can see the heavy tanks are pushing forward. Get some more assisted damage as that Centurion 1 gets taken out. 2,500 damage done. 2,500 assisted damage as well. 5-2. In the end, he only got 1 damaging shot. He only received 1 damaging shot. And that Centurion did get killed in the end, so probably worth it. Rolling up here now, looking from the... He missed it, but he's still got 16 hit points. Possibly track the T44 as well. He'll be hoping something snipes it, and he gets a little bit more assisted as well. Someone did snipe it, but maybe his tracks were already fixed because he is still running away. Getting some more assisted damage now. 5-2's the score. 26-16 assisted damage. 2,500 damage done. His gun's just about loaded. The T49 with the Derp gun. Another 431 into the Object 704. You can see he's got high explosive rounds loaded. 910 alpha damage, 76 penetration. He does have some heat rounds. 152 penetration, 700 damage, and some premium HE. 910 damage, 85 penetration, which is only a little bit more than the standard rounds. 7-2 the score now. Probably won't need those premium rounds. Looking at the Conqueror, pops in for 452 into the top of the turret. Gets some more assisted damage. Now he's already got his secondary condition here. He's done more than 3,000 damage. He's done actually 3,500 damage. So if he can get one more kill, that should be it for the mission. Let's see if he can do it. 8-2's the score on Fisherman's Bay. You would imagine the win is up there. Is pretty much in the bag. 3,500 damage done. 28-14 assisted damage. Ace of Spades from Crazy Clan in the T49 with that 152mm Derp gun running around searching for these camping tank destroyers. I'm guessing they're down there in the southwest. That's why everybody keeps pinging the map. Possibly tanks that have been shot from those tank destroyers down there in the southwest. He's in some bushes now. Of course, light tanks do get a bonus to their camouflage. Tries to I just see that. Tries to double push. He does double push, but he puts in 1,015 into the Skoda. You've ruined his day. You've ruined his day. 1,015 damage into the Skoda. He wants another kill though. I think he's probably starting to think, I want a kill on that Skoda. It's only on 119. Kill for the mission, or is he going to try and derp for the lulz? Just misses the kill shot. The T54 100 gets it. I'm not sure if that shell would have landed. It is a derpy kind of shell. You don't know. It might have missed. One kill to the Ace of Spades in the T49. 4,465 damage. Nearly 3,000 assisted damage. He knows it's an ace. He's started the email already, or the Discord. He's already started the message to StewiejP at Get On Board Studios in sunny Melbourne, down there looking towards the AT15. He doesn't want to stop camping. That guy does it. 305 hit points of damage. Just not bad. Didn't have much to aim at. Probably got the top of the middle bit. That's what it's called, the middle bit on the AT15. Just 1 T9 tank remaining on the enemy team, and that's the Jadgtiger. 3 remaining on Ace of Spades team, including himself and 2 very, very slow tank destroyers. T95, the Waffentrager Panzer 4, 50 TP still running around with the KV4 and the Nameless. Few tier 8s, the tier 8 platoon there. Looks like they're doing okay as well. And these tank destroyers are just doing it. It's just a silly camp fest here. Auto aims on the Scorpion G. He doesn't want to miss this shot. He does. He misses this shot. Pulls back behind a building. Doesn't want to get shot by the Scorpion G. That Scorpion G would have been a good opportunity to complete that mission. Let's see if he can still do it. He's reloading, waiting for that. He's got the heat round loaded now. It's only 750 alpha damage. But that's okay. That's okay because the Scorpion is only on 238 hit points. That's the one he wants. There we go. He gets the kill. He also gets shot from. He also gets shot with the KV4. He shouts out a quick sorry and my bad. That's okay. Very polite. What a absolute gentleman. Now that is an Ace Taker Mastery Badge for my old mate, the Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades from Crazy Clan. Crazy Clan used to be massive on the map. They used to run around all day. Hopefully they come back for this season. Ace Taker Mastery Badge for Ace of Spades. Spotter Medal. Bruiser. 5 for effect, high caliber, and of course patrol duty for all that derpy assisted damage. 5,008 hit points of damage in the end for the 2 kills. 1524 base experience. That's without the daily double. That's the base score. 1524, 16 shots fired, 12 hit. They all did damage. 5,008 damage, 3,500 assisted damage, 8.5 combined. That's what he says. Stewie, chuck this one on your channel. 41,874 credits. That's after tax with a standard account. He did have battle payments running. I'm not sure if that was clan battle payments or a personal reserve. I think that means it's a clan one. 75,500 it would have been with a premium account. Now that's not a premium tank. That's a standard tier 9 light tank. Epic performance from the old mate, the Ace of Spades from Crazy Clan. An absolute gentleman. Very, very good player indeed. As we move on to our second game, it is Tier 9 Extravaganza. This is Shifty. Shifty from 1AR. He's the executive officer. I think he's an executive officer in 1AR. A hell of a nice guy. Epic tanker and a member of the best, the Hold My Beer team in the APAC tournament. Check them out on the website, Twitch, and all that kind of jazz. I think by the time this video comes out, it might be the finals time for the APAC season, so maybe check that. Not sure if Hold My Beer are going to be in the finals. You never know, though. You never know your luck in a big city. This time, Ron Cliff, it's a Tier 9 game, 4 Tier 9 tanks on each team, including Shifty from 1AR in the T54. This is the big bad Russian Tier 9 medium tank, the one that everybody loves because it leads to not only the Object 140 but also the T62A. At least I think it still does. Now Shifty moving up to the middle of cliff, looking for vision, trying to see whatever might be crossing over there. He's rolling forward, looking. He finds the 112, pulls back, shoots, easy. Doesn't get spotted. So rolls forward again, looks at the Tiger, shoots, easy peasy. He's already got 632 hit points of damage. You can see the heavy tanks crossing in the south. Shifty doing his job on this Tiger, roll him down, set him on fire. Burn, baby, burn. 234 hit points remaining on that tank. One shot should be enough, and there he goes back. He'll be cracking the shits. You won't be happy about that. Anyway, 1-1 is the score. We've lost the Tiger P, who looks like he got taken out by a counter battery. Shifty will be happy about that because the artillery will not be focusing on him. He's already up to 1720 hit points of damage. He's doing it easier. The T10 just escaped his gun, kicking back in the middle of cliff. Now this is what happens if the northern spawn don't send anybody to the middle, I guess. You can see those with Shifty going into the middle of the map and sort of scaring away anyone else. It's allowed the heavy tanks to flank around to the east. Now I'm told the southern side of cliff is the better side in a random battle, and that's because I think when these guys get around here, they'll be able to be hulled down in this position near the edge of the cliff, as long as they don't fall off. That's the main thing. Now Shifty looked like he was going to run away. They probably think he might be going to join that fight, so I'm guessing he's thinking, trying to lure that Type 59 to maybe do something silly. Looking at the minimap, lots of action happening on the western flank as well. There's three Alpine Tigers in a platoon, as well as a defender down there on the western flank. 1-2 though, the T54, the other T54 just got taken out by the T10 over there on the east. Shifty over here looking in these bushes, looking for vision. 1720 damage done. He gets spotted probably by the Type 59, maybe proxy spotted by the Type 59, or unless there's something over in these buildings in the northeast with a decent view range. 1-2's a score, taking his time here, not getting lured into a fight that he's doesn't want to lose too many hit points too early on. They're only down by one tank. 1-2's a score as he goes around to try and help his friends in the east. Oh yeah, baby, that's what he'll be saying. He sees that WZ111, that's a preferential matchmaking Tier 8 Chinese premium tank, puts one shot into him, puts two shots into him because he knows he can beat him on the reload. The 110 gets taken out by the VK, and Shifty clearly looking towards that WZ111. Now his tracks eat the shot from the WZ111. Now that tank's got a very long reload, and Shifty's just looking there saying, I'll take that because I need one more kill. What's this gun like? He's got heat rounds loaded, which is premium ammunition, 320 alpha damage, 330 penetration. Standard's 219. He's flicking back to standard now, coming back to play again on the middle of the map. The Tiger 1 and the VK45 O2B, you think they wouldn't have too much trouble from this Type 59. Shifty running back here, knowing that the Type 59 and also the 112, who was in the middle, no longer in the middle, because the 112 is dead, and the Type 59 was just spotted over there in the east. Shifty moving to the middle of the map, looking for vision towards the northeast again, and with 1221 hit points still up his sleeve, he's already done nearly 3000 damage. He's blocked the shot from the WZ, 390. And now he's just looking to see what's in the north. Once those heavy tanks come around that corner, he'll know that they can support him. The tank destroyers are moving up. All the action does seem to be happening on the west, though. Artillery gets taken out by the Object 430, and that leaves just one enemy artillery piece, the M53, M55. Shifty rolling up to this rock. This rock will give cover to him from the north as he hopefully tries to put some damage out. We're looking at the Type 59 as well as the SU-101. Takes the SU-101 down to much lower hit points, looking towards the Type 59. The 101 can't hurt him. The T54 is low health, so he's not low health anymore. Shifty says, I'll take that for kill number 3. That was a mission sound, boys and girls. That was a mission as he puts one into the back. Another one, another kill into the Type 59. V's for vengeance. He needs to kill 15 tanks that have shot him. So that's why the Type 59 didn't click over, because the Type 59 had not done any damage to Shifty in his T54. A bit of a weird mission, this one, so it only counts if the enemy have already shot you. The ISU 152 just took a pretty big damaging shot, possibly from the VK or a TD that might be sniping on that ledge. 8-3 is the score. Shifty looking around this corner. The ISU 152, if I was to be critical, I'd say he's probably just getting in the way there. The Striv S1 getting into a good position on the hill. Alpine Tigers moving forward, coming up slowly behind Shifty, who's on 4 kills, 4,014 damage now. Looking at the Indian Panzer, get out of the way, get out of the way, he says to the ISU 152. He's thinking about a bit of premium rounds here, thinking about the Tier 9 heavily armoured German heavy tank. Looks at the SU, says, oh, do you do it? Yeah, fuck it, might as well go for it. Didn't quite land. It looks like a bit of dirt came up, so he probably missed the SU 101. Still doing a hell of a job though. 558 assisted damage, a little bit blocked, over 4,000 damage done. The score's 8-4. He's certainly done his job in this battle. He'll be looking at that, looking at the SU-101, no idea. I've got no idea either where that shot went. That could have went in. I think that shot might have actually went on the next map or the next game that he's about to play. 9-4 the score now. They're winning by 5 tanks, so no need to take any unnecessary risks. There's a shot into the side of the SU-101. Takes him down to 80 hit points. Brings his damage up to 43.03. Nothing wrong with that. 10-4. Looking towards that German again. There's a Pershing and the VK45-02B. Both with a little bit of armour. Spots the Oods. Puts one shot into the Oods 03. Send Oods. As the Object 430 gets rid of the Tier 8 Swedish tank destroyer. 4,638 damage done. A little bit blocked, a little bit of assisted. Rolling forward. Trying to... Look. The ISU clearly wants to have a shot, but well, he's starting to get a little bit annoying. Shifty shoots the Pershing. Here comes the Alpine Tiger. They're all coming in. The ISU finally gets a shot off. Now we can come back. Finds the Pershing, shoots him for kill number 5. Looking towards the VK. He might have the back of the VK. He gets shot by artillery and stunned. Picks up the kill. Surely that would have counted for that mission. I'm not too sure. Maybe the VK never did cause damage to Shifty. He didn't actually get many damaging shots into him. The Indian Panzer still sniping up there on that ridgeline, I would imagine. Or maybe he's not going for the water, is he? Don't tell me. Don't tell me he's going for the water. No, he's not. He's last minute fight. Shifty shoots and misses, rams him, but it doesn't matter because the Striv confirms the kill. Shifty ended up with 6 kills after that. Didn't even notice that he was on a top gun in that replay. Not only a top gun, but also a high caliber and an ace tank and mastery badge. And of course, he topped the score charts because he is an absolute legend. 1,354 base experience, 5,532 damage, 6 kills for the top gun, double what anybody else did as far as damage is concerned, but he knows what he's doing. He's no dummy at all. He made 5,000 credits with a premium account. He did have to throw a few heat rounds around, I guess, and didn't see what he had as consumables. Did he have premium food running? I don't think he did, so not sure what the big cost would have been. It is known to be a bit of an expensive tank to run though, the T54, especially with those heat rounds. And but of course you need the heat rounds when you're shooting against heavily armoured enemy tanks. In that 8-minute game, 22 shots fired, 19 hit, 18 penetrated. Nothing wrong with that. Ace tank and mastery badge. Shifty from 1AR. What a legend. Don't forget to check him out on APAC as we move on to game number 3. I think game number 3 features SqueezyLemon. Now SqueezyLemon, this is his first replay that he's sent to me. SqueezyLemon. Unless he's changed his name, unless it's somebody that I already know from elsewhere, from NFG Clan. NFG have been a great supporter of this channel for some time. Now, SqueezyLemon possibly has the best in-game name in the world. He's certainly in the running. Now, so he's a charioteer with really, really groovy camo on it, and he's thinking, wow, that looks like a pretty good tank to me. It's the camouflage from the football mode in that one. He is on Erlenberg, and he's in the T54E1. Starting off with a bit of red line sniping here. Looks like, look, the map. It's that kind of map. Personally, I like to go in the middle or maybe the other flank, but who cares? SqueezyLemon's no dummy. He knows how to play this. The T54E1. He's on Erlenberg. Southboard, going for the western flank of this map, and is looking to try and make something happen for his team. Looking at the standard B and the M46 pattern were both spotted on the west. And of course, the T54E1 has got the 4-shot autoloader. He's got standard rounds loaded, 105mm gun, 390 alpha damage, 210 penetration. That's with standard rounds, armor piercing, 255 with APCR, which is premium rounds for this tank. Rolling towards the standard B and the pattern. He wants to make sure these two tanks continue to be lit. There's a KV5 there rolling towards him as well. Now, of course, they're not the most heavily armoured tanks in the world. And to get a full clip into one of these tier 9 mediums would be absolutely fantastic. He's probably hoping that the KV5 might lure them in, because the KV5 does struggle with its penetration, and the pattern could probably confidently bounce the KV5. Not so sure about the standard B, but the pattern could certainly confidently bounce the KV5. I'm guessing SqueezyLemon's thinking, right, if they push on him, I'll just dump a clip into those tier 9 medium tanks. 5 tier 9 tanks on each team at 10 tier rates. The T10, the pattern, the standard, the Jag, and artillery on the enemy team. And on SqueezyLemon's team, it's the AMX M451, which I found to be a pretty good tank. I believe the tier 10 is a little bit disappointing though. The Skoda T50, the T30, the Russian artillery, and of course SqueezyLemon in the T54E1 as he goes around looking for possible flanking opportunities on these two medium tanks, or sniping opportunities to the south of, to the middle of this map. Finds the pattern, shoots him once and sets him on fire. Needs to make the most of his clip. Looks like the KV3 manages to penetrate a shot. He doesn't want to get shot by anything behind the pattern, and he's looking there. He might cop one damaging shot for 153. Of course, high explosive. Not really sure what the high explosive rounds were for. I know that guy, Liquid Knight, Nebraska. He's no dummy. Going by the clan he's in is certainly no dummy. SqueezyLemon fixes his gun. Not quite sure why he had high explosives loaded in the M46 pattern. Maybe he'll tell me. If you're watching Liquid Knight, what the hell was that? Unless he was struggling to penetrate the KV5, which I would be surprised with. Anyway, the score's 1-0. SqueezyLemon's picked up his first kill. He's waiting for that big bad tier 9 American auto-loading medium tank to reload, and communicating with his teammates. Say quite well. Talking about the Carnarvon Action X in the bushes, who's shooting him, and of course there are tanks in this island. That's why he's coming in this direction. Now he gets stunned by the Jadgtiger P. ISM gets taken out. Skoda T50 is going full YOLO. Clearly the Skoda T50 was not looking at the chat, because he would have known that there were snipers in those bushes. Auto aims and shoots, grabs a little bit of air. He's got 2 rounds remaining. Kills the 40T. 5-1 the score now. 1 round remaining. Might as well pump it into the Carnarvon Action X. That's a brand new Tier 8 premium British heavy tank. Pulling back for the reload. Hoping his teammates can do something about the Carnarvon Action X. They do. 6-1 the score now. 7-1 as the T10 gets taken out. He's still waiting for that gun to reload. Is just waiting very, very patiently, reversing, playing around in the water, not really sure what he's doing there. Probably a little bit of indecision there. Looking, going by the chat, he's just said that something happened with his lag. 7-4 the score now. Lots of tanks in the middle of Erlenberg near the river. He's hoping to dump another clip of. Now you can see one of the challenges with the T54E1 is its speed. He's only doing 36 right now, and you can see crossing the snow-capped fields of Erlenberg is probably taking a little bit longer than it should. But anyway, it leads to a heavy tank, the T57 heavy. 8-6 though. Tanks dropping off left, right and centre on both teams. 3 kills, 2,287 damage done. 1526 assisted damage in the Tier 9 American auto-loading medium tank, the T54E1, rolling around towards the Jadgtiger. He's got a full clip loaded now, full clip of standard rounds. He'll be hoping for side shots or maybe rear shots on the Jadgtiger. I'm not sure if you can cross that little gap there. Who knows? 8-7. His team are just capitulating here. 8-7. Tanks dropping left, right and centre. Now he can't get in there because the Skoda is taking up this whole gap. That's why I thought he might have been better off jumping over that gap. Puts one into the Jadgtiger. The Skoda confirms the kill, and I think Lemon Squeeze did a really good thing here. He copped the shot, which I am sure saved the life of the Skoda. Doesn't manage to penetrate the Alpine Tiger, but he is down to 358 hit points. Bounces a shot from the Scorpion G. 9-8, the score, still anybody's game. Lets his teammates know that he's reloading. By hitting the F8 key, the IS-3 is going full YOLO. The Skoda T50 on very low hit points, keeping his gun in the game. WZ-120, 1FT, pokes around for a shot on the IS-3 but doesn't get it. Instead, he gets himself trapped. Skoda gets another kill on the IS-3. He's having a ripper of a game. He's on 3 kills, only on 100 odd hit points here. The Alpine Tiger is the last tank remaining in the central part, and again he gets taken out by artillery. Naka, his name's Naka, what a legend. 11-8 is the score now. SqueezyLemon with a full clip loaded on 2,714 damage, 1859 assisted damage, and it looks like 2 tanks are going to sit on the cap, and he gets a bit of air again into the water as the Tiger 2 gets killed by the IS-3. Not sure where the Tiger 2 was. I think it must have been in the middle because that's where the IS-3 is on very low hit points. SqueezyLemon from NFG in the T54E1 on 27-14 damage done. Looking towards the pilot, shoots him once. Can he shoot him again? Yes, he can for the kill number 4. 2 rounds remaining, and the IS-3 will only need 1 of them on 208 hit points. He'd love to get a 5th kill, and then before you know it, he'll be in line for a top gun. Take your time aiming. There you go. He's got 1 round remaining. 9 seconds left on the cap. They've capped it out. They've capped it out, and he can't get a top gun anyway because he can't get a top gun anyway because they've capped it out, and of course he got killed as he was trying to go for that 6th kill. Not a bad result for SqueezyLemon from NFG clan. SqueezyLemon from NFG. On Erlenberg, Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, Spotter Medal for getting a heap of assisted damage. Bruiser, fired up 5 for effect. He topped the score charts with 1258. Base experience, 3,776 damage done. 5 kills. He fired 15 shots. They all hit. 12 penetrated. Unlucky not to get a top gun. Pretty selfish of the guys who were capping, if you ask me. But, look, that's what happens sometimes with World of Tanks. Look at that scoreboard. 3,776 damage, 5 kills, 1258 base experience, 15 shots fired, 12 penetrated, 3776. I'm going crazy here. 2,398 assisted damage. I didn't even notice all that assisted damage in that game. He made nearly 27,300 credits. That's after tax with a premium account in that 8-minute game on Erlenberg. And a very, very well-deserved Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. Well done, SqueezyLemon from NFG clan. There you go. Here we go. This is the 4th and final replay in today's extravaganza, featuring some Tier 9 Ace Tanker replays. This is Germanian. Now, Germanian used to be quite active on... he used to send me lots of replays, Germanian. And I do see him every now and then. He always says g'day in battle too, which I really do appreciate. Love when people say hello. And the start of this game, I've quickened it up a little bit because it's basically people just giving each other a bit of a burn in chat regarding XVM, and people talking about, oh, you've played this amount of games and you're still not very good. I mean, that's just, I guess it makes people feel taller than they really are, stronger than they really are, better than they really are. Who knows if people want to do that? Offer constructive criticism. Don't be an arsehole. But anyway, a little bit of that happening in the chat. Germanian is in the Jadgtiger. The Jadgtiger at Tier 9, the Tier 9 German tank destroyer, the one that leads to the Jadgtiger E100. He gets spotted. He gets a shot into the Batchat 12T for 543 hit points. Gets shot twice. He bounces the T95. He'll be quite happy about bouncing the T95. That's for sure. But he does get a damaging shot from the Striv. They're clearly both sitting on this ridge up in here in the North Spawn, where the tank destroyers like to sit in Germanian's team. They've got a medium tank on the same ridge line. Striv S1 shoots him again for 388 hit points. He moves around the corner so nobody else can shoot him. Is he on a mission? He is. Shoot medium tanks. He's already done 2,000 damage to medium tanks in previous games, and that's what these missions are all about. Grindy, grindy, grindy. Shoot, 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 and bring home the prizes towards the end. Now he pokes around that corner, probably to try to make the Batchat 12T feel a little bit more confident. Rolls back and kills him. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Gets that first kill. No worries in the world. He did hit that rock though. That rock, he won't be too happy about it. That rock nearly cost him the kill, to be fair. Okay, the score's 2-zip. He's done 1,000 damage exactly. All into the Batchat 12T. 2-1 now as the T56E5. That's a Patriot tank. Gets killed in that eastern heavy tank corridor. Only the IS-7 holding up 1, 2, 3, 4, is it 5 tanks getting held up by the IS-7. Looks like they're pushing on him. He might be in a little bit of bother. Germanian finds a Centurion 5-1. The Aussie tank shoots him, takes him down to 400 odd hit points. The IS-7 getting absolutely YOLO'd now in there. He's doing the best he can. He gets a kill on the Centurion 5-1. He's trying to stay alive. He's doing a great job. The IS-7 is using his armour to the best of his ability. The T57 Heavy is just sitting. He's only giving him a pixel, but that's alright, because the Mousekin gives Germanian a little bit more than a pixel as he shoots him for another 521 hit points. That's 2,047 damage done so far. The score's 4-2. They're winning very, very well in the north in this game. Germanian's team, just at enemy object 140, who's just been taken out by the T54 mod 1. 6-2's the score. So I think Germanian just needs to kick back here and wait for those heavy tanks on the enemy team to make themselves seen, and then just farm a little bit of damage. He's already done 2,000. And looking at the T57 Heavy, he'd love for the T57 Heavy to poke just a little bit. You can see artillery just shot the T57 Heavy. Lost a few tanks in the north, as well as that IS-7, who was defending that line so bravely. But now it's just Germanian from DA Clan in the Jadgtiger. He needs this one to land if he's going to shoot. No, he's not shooting. Pull back, get a little bit of a better position. Take the enemy artillery out of the equation. No, he doesn't need to. The enemy artillery are already out of the equation. Rolls forward again. He bounced the shot from the Striv very, very nicely. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Good to shoot that Mousekin while he's still stunned, because that Mousekin, you would imagine, would wait until he can roll forward and be unstunned to shoot. No, he doesn't. He's still stunned as he shoot it. Shot Germanian from DA Clan in the Jadgtiger. What kind of gun's a Jadgtiger got? 128mm gun. 560 alpha damage, 276 penetration, 354 with APCR, which is premium rounds for this tank. Doing a great job here. Holding off these tanks. There's a M103 at tier 9. The T57 Heavy, the Mousekin, and also the TP, the 53 TP, the tier 8 Polish tank. 53 TP has run away. Now he does have a little bit of backup from the E50. The Centurion 1 has just left that tank destroyer ledge. T57 Heavy shoots Germanian's way. Germanian gets tracked, does not fix his tracks. Fixes it now. I think he was hoping for a cheeky shot on the T57 Heavy tank, who has not left that rock for some time. He's down to 1,142 hit points, which is more than Germanian. In the Jadgtiger, lots of enemy tanks last spotted here. The Mousekin, the T57 Heavy. The E50 has finally said, yep, I'm not a tank destroyer anymore. Going to start rolling forward and using my tank. Getting on board. 8-6 the score now. That northern push is has stalled. The 121 of the Centurion are rolling here underneath the T95. You'll be hoping the artillery will be focusing on the T95, because that's a challenging one to penetrate at the best of time. 8-6 is the score. Germanian taking his time here. Doesn't want to throw his health away. Waiting for opportunities. He can't shoot while The E50 is there. Gets a kill on the T57 heavy. Gets rid of a top tier tank. That's the aim of the game. Just three T9 tanks left on the enemy team. The M103, the Mask, and the T95. Whereas on Germanian's team, it's himself, the E50, the M103, and the 121 at tier 10. 121 at tier 10? It was tier 10s. It is a tier 10 game. I noticed that. Trust me. The tier 10s are all gone on the enemy team. So it's just a case of taking your time and not stuffing things up. He's still got 832 hit points up his sleeve, Germanian. He doesn't want to throw them away, though. 3,039 hit points of damage done. 1770 damage blocked. The voice is starting to go. He's getting ready to shoot. Can't brawl with these guys. I think I'd be... Oh, look, is the M103 aiming north towards the Centurion or south towards Germanium? He shoots Germanium. That answers the question. Germanium down to 415 hit points, hoping that he reloads in time before the M103 gets back behind the rock. He doesn't. The E50 playing with the Mouskin and the 53 TP down there. The Centurion 1 has come to play. The M103 and the 121, you can see in the north. What kind of health is the 121 on? Pretty good amount of hit points, which is good. That's good for the team. 9-7 is the score. 3,039 damage done. 9-7 to score. 3,039 damage done. 1,770 damage blocked. Nothing wrong with that. 356 assisted damage. Waiting for that M103 to poke around. He's only got 415 hit points left up his sleeve. Waiting for the American Tier 9 heavy to poke around that corner. He's still got standard rounds loaded. I'll be pretty tempted to load the golds when a win is on the line. Ooh, doesn't penetrate it. Friendly M103 kills the T32, which makes the scoreboard look a little bit better, and this is where they're all remaining. The M103 and the 121 both trying to deal with the T95 as well as the Rimby Borsig up there in the northeast. They're still winning by 3 tanks though, so let's see. Hopefully he can do it. Germanium from DA Clan. No dummy whatsoever. Gets spotted again by the M103. Centurion 7-1 coming up. Possibly looking at flanking. Haven't seen. Is the T95? The T95 is playing with the 121 and the M103. Hopefully they can do it. We all know what the armor's like on the T95. He is from Dream Clan. T95's just killed the 121. The Udes has killed that T95. That's certainly going to help. A lot of people will be panicking a little bit less not having that T95 in this game. 11-8 score on Mannerheim line, formerly known as Arctic Region. Germanian from DA Clan in the Jadgtiger. Now's the time to push. You can see the M103 is shooting the Centurion. He gets behind him, aims for the back of the tank, shoots him and kills him. And now it's time to go do something about this Mouskin as well as the 53 TP. The Polish heavy tank coming around the corner, going for the flanking. We have got it on. We have got it on a little bit faster than normal. Puts one into the back of the head of the Mouskin. That makes him a one-shot. You can see the Mouskin has just fired. And Germanian will beat him on the reload. Hopefully he doesn't bounce it. He wants to get another kill. Does he get another kill? Yes, he does. That's the 4th kill. Unfortunately, the Mouskin killed the E50 just before Germanian could confirm that kill. And that just leaves the Rimby Borsig up there on the north. He's been camping that line all game long. He's down to 159 hit points. No, he's not. He's dead. Killed by the Udes. And in the end, a good win, 15-10, but it wasn't looking that comprehensive for a lot of that game. Ace Taker Mastery Badge from the old mate Germanian from DA. Duelist, fighter, fire for effect. Nice patient gameplay there. 4,280 hit points of damage, 4 kills, 1181 base experience. The artillery got second with 1146. He must have got a fair amount of assisted damage. Germanian fired 12 shots. They all hit, 9 penetrated. 4,280 damage. 1770 damage blocked by armor. A little bit of assisted. Made some credits with a standard account. No worries whatsoever. There we have it. The Tier 9 Extravaganza featuring my old mate Shifty, my old mate Germanium, SqueezyLemon, newcomer, and of course the Ace of Spades in that Derp T49. Massive thanks for the replays, lads. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and see you all next time. Once again, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit the sub button. Follow us on Twitch. Follow us on Discord, Facebook, all that kind of jazz. And yes, 1AR is the best clan in the universe. Ciao.